Morning, guys. I actually slept in today. I woke up at 8, which is pretty late for me. I usually wake up around 5 a.m. Do you see that little fluff ball? Yep, there he is. Some days I really want to film, but I just don't know what to talk about. And then some days I just turn on the camera and I can yap for a really, really long time. Today's one of those days where I don't know what to talk about, but I want to film. So let's just see how it goes. I usually don't plan out my videos. I just start talking to you guys, and it's kind of like just hanging out with you guys, and I want that to be the vibe of my video, just like relaxing together. So let's just see where today goes. So, a couple updates since the last video. I spent yesterday without bangs. I just flipped them to the side, and I definitely prefer how I look with bangs. Even off camera, on camera, off camera, I prefer how I look with bangs. So, even if they're annoying, I'm just gonna keep them and I'll deal with it. Beauty is pain. I also did the color analysis test, and the lady said that my face shape suits bangs a lot. So I should always either have bangs or side bangs or something like that. So I'm just gonna keep them. Another update, I said I was gonna start Project Hail Mary, but the second book of The Cruel Prince actually just came in the mail, so I really want to read through the whole series. So right now I'm actually rereading the first one. I'm on chapter 10, and the reason I'm rereading it is because I feel like I kind of speed ran it the first time and I didn't fully absorb everything that was going on, and I might have missed a few points, and I feel like that's gonna make me confused when I read the other books. So the reason I was speedrunning it is because I was so frustrated by how slow I was reading, because I feel like my reading speed has decreased significantly, and I was really frustrated by that. So I wanted to read faster, so I was speedrunning it. But because of that, I feel like I didn't really enjoy it as much, and I missed a lot of significant points, or I just read it and forgot about it and just moved on. So that's why I'm rereading it. I want to try to finish it today. I'm on chapter 10. I don't know how many chapters there are, but I'm on page 79 and there's 370 pages, so I have 300 pages to read. If I was reading at my regular pace from before, I would definitely be able to finish this today, but with my current speed, I'm not sure how long that'll take. You know what? I figured out why I can talk so much in my videos, and it's because when I start talking about books, I don't stop. I just keep going. So I'm gonna chill out now and talk about something else. So first of all, I did my makeup using the palette that I showed you at the beginning of the video, and at first I didn't buy this palette because it's like blues, greens, yellows. I didn't really know how I was supposed to use those colors, but I wanted to give it a try, and I used the pink as a base, and then I put the green and blue glitter over it, and honestly you can't really tell. And I also put a little blue at the front of my eyes, but it just kind of looks like it's very subtly blue, but it mostly just looks white. I didn't think it would be good for everyday use, but it's actually really, really cute. So if you're a cool tone, I definitely recommend trying it. Also, this is a new top I got. It has this really nice square-ish neckline, and it has these little thumb holes. I love when tops do this. I feel like it looks so cute. And these shoulders, you can either wear them up like this, and they have little, what's it called? Like, they have elastics to keep them up on your shoulders if you want to wear them like this. But you can also wear it off the shoulder like this, which is also cute. I feel like lately I'm leaning a little more towards girly styles. Before, I used to be completely street style, but I would describe my style as street but chic. But lately, I've been leaning more towards girly but still a little edgy. So I think my style's changing again. But anyways, I'm gonna spend most of today, maybe all day, trying to finish this whole book so I can get through the rest of the series. But first, I should probably have breakfast because I am starving. So let's go do that. I hate that my bangs just want to go this way, so I always have to, do you see that there's a line there? I always have to flip it back this way. So it's really annoying maintaining them. That's why I wanted to get rid of them. But at the same time, I really prefer how I look with bangs versus without, so I don't really know what to do. But anyways, I'm having corn soup for breakfast because I never have an appetite when I first wake up in the morning, and corn soup, any sort of soup, honestly, is just the easiest to get down. So I'm gonna have this and watch The Good Place and then start reading.
Concept of Friends. I even watched all 10 seasons of the show, Friends. Those friends really were friends, weren't they? Arnold being...
Making something great and ruining it a little so you can have more of it.
Whatever you are.
Well, since we're becoming, I'm telling you a secret.
Okay, I just went to run errands and I have a little rant. I had a really sweet encounter and I had a really rude encounter. So on the bus in Korea, you get on in the front door and you get off out the back door. And the buses here are super shaky. I've been on buses in Canada too. They're pretty steady, so even if you're standing, you're not gonna fall. In Korea, if you're standing on a bus, you're gonna be shaking all over the place unless you're holding onto the bar, and I'm a germaphobe, so I don't like to hold onto the bar. So I was sitting down, and sometimes when I get off, I'll go to the back door and I'll just kind of hang onto the bar like this, like with my arm, if I have a long sleeve, and I'll just wait there and I'll just tap and get off when they stop. And sometimes I'll just sit and wait until the bus fully stops, and then once it's stopped and it's not rocking around, then I'll move to the back and get out. But today I was wearing heels, and they were like really tall heels. So I decided, okay, I'm just gonna sit and wait until it stops and then I'll get off. But I pressed the button to stop, and I had like one foot off the seat already, and I was like getting ready to get up, and the second the bus stopped, the bus driver said in a really rude tone, like, "Aren't you gonna get off?" I was like, I'm literally already positioned to stand up and get out the door. Can you not give me like 1 second? Like, he was so rude about it. Like, that just rubbed me the wrong way. That really annoyed me. I know it's such a tiny thing, but most service workers in Korea are super, super polite. So that kind of thing just really irked me, because it's so impolite, and just like, okay, maybe he's in a bad mood or something, but why go out of your way to, can you not wait like 2 seconds? It literally takes me 2 seconds to stand up, get there, tap my card, get off. And there's also bus drivers who literally tell me, like, if I'm about to get up and go out the back door, because I usually sit near the front, they literally just tell me like, "Oh, just go out the front door, it's okay." And they're so sweet about it. But this guy... What happened to this guy today? Like, are you okay? Anyways, that just really irked me. I don't know why people are like this. What else happened? Oh, I had two sweet encounters actually. So the first one, I was really annoyed by that little encounter, so I decided to go to a cafe near my apartment and get my favorite drink. So I have my honey grapefruit black tea. This is my favorite drink. And the lady working there asked me if I was a model because I was all dressed up and I had my makeup done, and I thought that was really, really sweet. And I love little encounters like that. And the second one, I was waiting in line to buy something, and the people in front of me were foreigners. I'm not sure where they're from, but they couldn't speak Korean. So they were speaking English to the cashier, but the cashier was struggling with her English. So I stepped in and I asked like, oh, like, can I help you? Like, what do you need? And I helped translate. So I helped them find where they needed to go and what they needed, and I love that I'm able to speak both Korean and English, because whenever I see translation issues between workers and customers, I can step in and help, and I love that I can do that. So that was also really nice. So besides the rude bus driver, overall it was a nice outing. So now I'm home, I'm in my pajamas, I have my drink, and I'm gonna turn on my reading playlist and get to reading. Okay, here's the thing. The world building in this isn't amazing. It's just, at some points I forget that it's a fantasy world and it just feels like a regular high school bullying type of book. And I said this the first time I read this as well, and I know it gets better, but it does it really slowly, and I know it gets good around chapter 20, and I'm still pretty far from there. I might just start again from chapter 20, but then I feel like I might miss something, so I am just rereading the whole thing. But right now it really just feels like regular high school bullying. So what I really love in a book is just high stakes, tension, like what's gonna happen, and twists and surprises. That's what I really, really love, and I wanted to just get to the action right away. Like, the reason two of my favorite books are Sunrise on the Reaping and Red Rising, and the reason is that things happen so fast that I barely had time to process it, but it was so shocking and thrilling and so fun to read, and that's what I really loved about them. And this book, I feel like, moves really slowly. I know it gets better later, not to the point of Hunger Games or Red Rising, but it's just moving really slowly. Also, I have yet to read a book that does world building better than Hunger Games and Red Rising. Once I read Game of Thrones and Hobbit, that's probably gonna change because they're supposed to be the best in terms of world building. But as of right now, Hunger Games and Red Rising has been the most immersive for me. It doesn't feel forced, it doesn't feel random, it doesn't feel like they're just randomly throwing in bits of information. It just naturally builds up this entirely new world, and it's just so incredible and immersive, and it's just, I can't describe the feeling. I feel like the world building in this is kind of flimsy so far, which might be why I'm sort of confused, because I thought that she couldn't get enchanted anymore, but I guess it just means she can't be enchanted by the fairies' spells, but she can still be enchanted by the food or dancing or other things. But she asked him to not let her be controlled or enchanted anymore, so shouldn't he have granted her like complete protection from any sort of enchantment? Like, it's little things like that that are just confusing for me, and I feel like it's just very flimsy. Also, what is the deal with the tournament? Like, they just move over it so quickly, but why are there different levels? I get that the tournament is supposed to be like, oh, if you're good enough, then one of the royals choose you to be their knight. I get that. But then why are there different levels? Why is there a level for amateurs that fight with wooden swords instead of actually fighting? Why does that exist? What is the point of that? They don't explain that. They just move past it so quickly. Okay, I'm done ranting. I'm gonna go back to reading and just wait for the good part and see how I feel later. I made a simple snack because I was hungry.
Oh, you went to dry cleaner! Serves her right. Madison is psycho. She totally overreacted. This is her fault. Yeah, her fault.
Tío Son. 이쪽. 팔. 자, 하이파이브 할까? 하이파이브? 어이구 착해. Look how good he is. What a good baby. I feel bad for him. It's so hot in the apartment. We're gonna get him like a cooling bed because I hear ice packs are bad for them, so I don't want to do that. So we're gonna get him like it's like a cat bed, but it's like cooling. I don't know how to explain. Yeah. I was gonna read right there or on the couch, but it's way too hot, so I'm going back to my room. Okay, I'm gonna move. This is his current favorite toy. Can you see his tail? I'm gonna move this and his little scratchy bed over to this room and see if he'll hang out here. Because it's so hot outside. I don't know why he stays out there. Leon. 갖고 놀래? No, he's gonna go scratch. See, he can hang out in here now. He's in there. Theo. Theo. Theo, Theo, Theo. Okay, I'm finally on chapter 20, when things get good. Technically, things get exciting around chapter 18, but the reason I kept saying things got good around chapter 20 is because I had chapter 18 spoiled for me, so I just kind of dismissed it. But I'm finally on chapter 20, and as I'm rereading it, I'm noticing things that I know what happens now. I know everything now. So I'm noticing all these little hints that I never would have known the first time I read it. So that's really interesting to reread that. And that's something like the movie, what's it called? American Psycho has that kind of effect where when you rewatch it, you can see hints of the big reveal, and that's the kind of effect I'm getting rereading this. I'm also rethinking my review of this book because I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 when I first read it, but I'm wondering if I have to get through the first half of the book for me to actually be invested and interested and feel emotions. Is that really a 4 out of 5? Because I'm on page 225 now, and there's 370 pages in the book. So I'm well over halfway done, and this is the part that actually got me interested and got me hooked. So if I have to sit through that first half where I'm just bored and I don't really care what's happening, is that a 4 out of 5? I'm also not rereading it because I enjoyed it so much I wanted to read it again. I'm rereading it purely to gather all the information I need to read the rest of the series. because I feel like the first time I read it, I was so tired and so checked out and so focused on getting through the book quickly that I didn't absorb all the information, and I might have missed a lot of points, and I might have been confused while reading the sequel. So that's the reason I'm rereading it. So I know that even the second half, even if I enjoyed it the first time, it's not gonna have the same effect on me the second time because I already know all the twists. So I don't really know what I should rate it at this point. I'm kind of just wondering if I should have just Googled, like, give me a summary of the important plot points of The Cruel Prince, because rereading it is taking a lot of time and a lot of the information I already know, so I'm skipping over those parts, and I don't know if I want to reread the rest of this whole thing because I kind of already know what happens. I just don't know the little details because I was a little checked out, so I don't know if I want to finish rereading it. Thinking back to how I felt while I was reading books I rated a 4 or a 5, I don't think this is a 4, because I'm thinking back to how I felt when I read books that I gave a 4, and those are books that invoked a lot of emotions and I thought were so good. They were so close to a 5 but not quite. That's what I give a 4. And this, I feel like, is more of a 3 for me, especially now that I'm rereading it. I think I'm gonna re-rate this book a 3 because I don't see myself rereading this, and the fact that I had to get through half the book for it to actually get exciting and get me engaged and immersed, that's way too long. Like, books that I rated a 4 or a 5, they hooked me immediately and I thoroughly enjoyed them and I would happily reread them. So this is more of a 3 for me. I think the reason I rated it a 4 the first time is because I was so shocked by the twists, but thinking about it more, it's definitely more of a 3. Okay, I've done some research and honestly, I don't think I had to reread it. I think I got the main things the first time around and I did not need to go through that whole thing again, but I should be good to read the second one. I don't think I need any more information. The only thing I was a little confused about was how the crowning system works, because that was a little ambiguous. I'm updating ChatGPT on my reading taste, and I said I enjoyed the twist in Cruel Prince, but only starting from chapter 20. The rest of the book I found quite boring and I wouldn't read it again. I gave it a 3 out of 5. And it said, what you seem to love is fast momentum, escalating stakes, big reveals, unexpected twists, characters pursuing clear goals. What you seem less interested in is slow setup, atmosphere for atmosphere's sake, world building heavy fantasy, which I don't know, I quite like world building, especially in Red Rising, and relationship drama without a strong plot engine. And it says why Red Rising and Hunger Games worked is because they grab you early and keep escalating. And that is very, very true. It says, one thing I'm noticing is that your actual favorite books, Red Rising, Hunger Games, Fourth Wing, are all books that hook readers within the first 50 to 100 pages. You seem much less willing than the average fantasy reader to wait 300 pages for a payoff. Which is very true. I am not willing to wait 300 pages for things to get good. But the thing is, I didn't give it all of my favorite books, because one of my favorite books is Perks of Being a Wallflower, and that's not similar to Red Rising or Hunger Games at all. That's like a completely different genre, and it's not like the exciting, like plot-driven, like hook kind of, you know? Okay, so I told it that Perks of Being a Wallflower is one of my absolute favorite books because I think it is my favorite book, like my top book. It's my comfort book. I I've reread it probably 3 or 4 times. It's just incredible. So it says, what I think you're actually looking for isn't just fast-paced. You're looking for books that create strong emotional engagement quickly. There are 2 very different ways a book can do that. Red Rising, Hunger Games, Fourth Wing, you keep reading because you need to know what happens next. Perks of Being a Wallflower and Murakami, you keep reading because you care about the person on the page. That makes sense because I enjoy books that make me really immersed and emotionally attached to the characters and very quickly. Like, I don't want to wait 300 pages to start caring about any of the characters and start caring about the plot. I want it to happen like right away. Books like Red Rising and Perks of Being a Wallflower, even though they're completely different genres, they both have that effect, which is what I like about it. ChatGPT is actually really good at analyzing this stuff. I think I do really need a book to be fast-paced. I need it to hook me quickly. I can't get through hundreds of pages of filler before things get exciting. It's just, that's not for me. Oh, setup, that's the word I was looking for. I don't want hundreds of pages of setup before it gets exciting. So I just asked if I'll enjoy the second and third books of The Cruel Prince, and it said because book 1 is the setup, book 2 and 3 are where the consequences begin. So that's actually when it becomes exciting. So it says I actually will enjoy these 2. Okay, I kind of know what to expect going into it now.